this. I feel it. Ah, God, big pocket. Wow. Yeah, that's awful. Unbelievable. She's just awful. Hi, Willa. Willa's getting pretty big. Keep her, keep her, keep her, keep her. So the trick is, what I've been working with Lilith is trying to get her brain working, but we want to show everybody that Lilith is doing great. She's gone through some pretty good worming. She still has a bit of swelling under her left eye, which I think is just the remains of a parasite. It's likely it's some kind of cestode under her eye, and I was very unwilling to take considerable worming precautions. Hopefully everybody got a chance to check out Dingo Dinkelman and his King Cobra Goliath, who's just a beautiful, massive male King Cobra.
So today is our third treatment of Goliath. We're going to give him his antibiotic and we are giving him another dose of flagyl. Let's get this in him quickly. Okay, let's hold him there. So this is the amikacin. Tell me if you're letting him go. It's very hard to hold a big snake like this still. So you look at these muscles. Look at these big muscles here. I'm just very strong, Lance. Kevin McCurley, what a legend. He is incredibly smart. I'm going to put a link to his video down below because he spoke about exactly what he thinks is going on with Goliath. I ain't got a PhD in bugger all, you know what I mean? He used some big words there.
But he believed in me, and I really admire that, and I do appreciate you, Dingle. And I also really like Dingo's audience. Dingo's got a hell of an audience.
Kevin keeps saying Dingle by accident. He's saying
Dingo,
he knows Dingo.
Dingo.
It sounds like Dingle over here.
No, Dingo.
I know you know
not
the name.
Dingle. No, Dingle would be...
Is he not saying Dingle sometimes?
Dingo.
I'm trying to help you.
It's really amazing. It's really sad that some people will go and make up really ridiculous stories like, I tried to pull Lilith's fangs out, I tried to devenomize her, that she doesn't have an eye, that she's dead. Over and over and over again, everybody was saying Lilith was dead, just because I wasn't showing her off. I don't own Lilith and have Lilith at New England Reptile so I can just sit here and do social media with her all day. She's not a prop to me. This is a life dream. She's a leucistic blue-eyed King Cobra. She's the only adult that we know of in the world. There was a little baby this past spring, summer, that I do know was born. I don't know what happened to it, but the history is there was a male blue-eyed leucistic King Cobra, and that snake, visually, when I looked at it in the video, it was a cell phone video, it was covered with these subcutaneous cestodes or parasites under the skin. So if I'm seeing subcutaneous lumps indicating a massive parasite load, who knows what's going on in the internal organs, certainly the lung, the body cavity, and that animal, as I understand, bred a female, and we have a baby that I got as a baby that was being fed wild rat snakes that were parasitized, and we raised that animal to about 5 foot now. His name is Lucifer. As we've been raising Lucifer from a baby, prior to us getting it, Lucifer was being fed feeder items, which are snakes that are parasitized. And we ran into a problem, I think that's parasitic in nature, and we're going to show you something that was kind of horrific for me to actually deal with, and I've been dealing with it for the past weeks, but I figured I was going to, once again, I'm going to expose what can actually happen when you're managing a large collection of animals, and so show you how I'm trying to rectify it. And it really, it's a gnarly one.
This is our het leucistic king cobra, and we looked at this about a week and a half ago, and it looked great. He's been eating great. So this animal was originally, prior to us getting it, was fed wild caught snakes and whatnot, and all of a sudden we noticed a swelling in the throat. Animal's still active and whatever, going into a shed, and we also have a subcutaneous parasite right there. And I've been draining that out. So this is not a great thing. This is an animal that we've been giving it nothing but, you know, the food that we're giving it, there's no parasite load. But clearly this animal has been subjected to something prior. And now it's a drag. Yeah. Nasty. Yeah, so the body's already breaking that down. Oof. Oof. Yeah, so this one's, the body's already, it like already basically started to break it all down.
First thing, this. I feel it. Ah, God, big pocket. Wow. Yeah, that's awful. Awful. There's gonna be so much stuff come out of this, I can break them. So this animal's been on antibiotics for over a week. This is terrible. Hi, buddy. I'm sorry. This pains me. There is really no good way around this. I don't understand what happened. I know. This is massive. Amount of material. Amount of material that's in here. Okay, there you go. It's right there. Let him get his yayas out. He's gonna envenomate this towel. Hi, buddy. This often, as you're working on an animal like this, can actually help alleviate a little bit of stress because it feels like it's engaging the threat and taking it out. So I've already gone in, I've already worked on this. So I'm gonna get my needle. And you're gonna see.
Knuckles.
Yeah.
This has got a decent amount of material in it. I'm going to try a different spot. This is a big abscess essentially.
There you go.
Yeah, but see the fluid going into the syringe barb?
Yep.
Problem is the syringe is not able to, wow, it's so much liquid.
It's a lot of thick stuff.
It's not able to address, so much. So if this is brought on by a parasite in nature, there's really no good way for me to tell. All I'm trying to do is get this. Unbelievable.
I don't know why you're not very happy, Snake.
This is just awful. So this is a giant, multi-pocketed abscess. Wow, this is just,
I don't know why the antibiotics are having a tough time.
wow, it's just, yeah, that is just amazing. One good thing is it's not foul smelling. This snake I give so much credit to. I need to get material out of the pocket, and I need to make sure all the pockets rupture. I do not expect to be able to get everything out in this way. This was not exactly what I was anticipating. This could be invasive surgery. Ay, ay, ay. Wow, he's a champ.
He's being very well behaved.
This is horrible. I am. This is unbelievable. I'm just like, I'm literally befuddled. Flush this out with some sterile water. There's still more material that can out this. There's so many encapsulated areas. I don't know what this is from, except for I have to say this is something that maybe initiated with parasites. So right now I'm just trying to get the pocket of the abscess. This material is, it's almost like meat. Dr. Pimple Popper would be able to tell me exactly what you classify this material as. I don't know if this animal can right this problem or not. I got all this blood. I mean, got some blood, but it could be so much worse. This is pretty much blood that was in these big sacks. This is to the point where we had it on antibiotics. The snake was, I had drained it before, but I really wanted to get it on antibiotics. And often with these guys, it sometimes takes days before their immune response even really kicks in. So I was kind of managing that, and then I decided we need to do more work. And today, I don't think I was quite prepared. So not prepared, we didn't even have Donny, because this is noteworthy.
Oh.
Boy.
Yep.
I don't care about that piece of meat hanging out, in fact. So, no stitches. We want this to, we want this to basically drain. I could put a wick. So a wick would basically be a sterile piece of gauze. I enter it into the wound, and I could even suture it in place if I wanted to. But because it didn't have a lot of pus and all that, I'm gonna forego that. There's not a lot of blood. So I'm gonna put this animal, obviously I'm gonna watch and then react appropriately too. So let's revisit this snake. And always, like and subscribe. Make sure you're following me, Evil Morph God, on Instagram, as well as England Reptile on Instagram. And of course, hopefully you're part of our Twitch audience. Don't forget, we preview all these videos on Friday night. Donny goes over the cut in the edit, so you guys can kind of sit in there and you can see some, if you're interested, some of the behind the scenes thing where Donny makes fun of me behind my back.
That's right. And sometimes you come in and defend yourself.
This month, the Rodent Pro code for 10% off plus free shipping. So that is the deepest Rodent Pro discount ever that we've ever offered. So all this month, jump on that and get yourself the biggest savings. And you know, inflation is here, so wherever we can save, I'm sure you're happy to do it, just like me.
I gotta turn my camera on, dude.
You didn't turn your camera